All right, we're good? All right, very nice. We have Steve and Brooke here from Appetit.
What's up, guys?
We have Al and myself, Desmond, from Viral Edge, and we're going to do a quick interview here, find out more about their company. We like to highlight a company every month through a Buffalo company every month. So we chose Appetit this month. They're in our building, Dig, and we're super excited. So you guys want to tell them about yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Steve. I started Appetit about a year ago. 2020 was a crazy year for everybody. I was actually doing marketing for restaurants before this, and I only did restaurants, so that was a double-edged sword. It was awesome, but as soon as everything shut down, I was one of the first calls that they made to say, I'm not open, don't know if I'm going to have the budget for you, I'm sorry. So, I had a lot of time and just kind of thought of a way to pivot and came up with Appetit. And just because I saw a lot of the restaurants were struggling during that time with takeout, getting hit with a lot of fees, so came up with this, and really it's been a fun journey for this past year.
I work in design and marketing with Appetit, so I do a lot of social. Something we focus on is really pushing our merchants that we have. It's something you won't really see with another third-party delivery service. So yeah, it's really fun to work for something that's so local.
Very nice, very nice. I guess you said you guys started during COVID, so how long has it been since you guys been in business?
Well, we actually launched in December.
December, okay.
So came up with the idea in end of March, early April. Just started thinking about it really. I looked at what they were going through. They weren't really making money. They were staying open to do takeout and delivery, but at the end of the day with commission and all the fees, they just weren't making money. So my thought was to turn it in from a revenue generator to an actual profit driver. I'm like, there's got to be a better way. I knew that there were going to be a lot of moving parts, but started to come up with the actual plan. Got introduced to Sam and the Innovation Center as well. He has a partnership with a development company that had the bones of an app built more for catering, and it sat on the shelf for like 3 years. Brought it up to us, and I liked, I liked what it was. I liked the skeleton, and I'm like, there could be a lot here. So we were lucky enough to come into something that was already there, looked totally different, was called something totally different, but I spent the next 2-3 months drawing on napkins, literally designing it and sending pictures to this guy. And like, I don't know, is this what you want? And built it from the ground up, pretty much. And then, the second shutdown came around, and we kind of just decided we weren't as ready as we could have been because we didn't get any funding. We just put our own money into this. We had to launch, or else we were going to miss that next opportunity. So December was kind of crazy, and we just really started doing our own deliveries since the middle of February. There was another company we partnered with locally, and we didn't fit. Didn't like how it was being done, didn't like not having control of the service, and again, we were just putting this all together, so it kind of came together at once.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know about all that either.
Oh yeah.
I guess besides COVID, you kind of touched on it. Besides COVID, what kind of challenges you guys face as a startup? Because I know we're a startup too.
Where do we start?
It's a lot. I know. I guess some key things to help other people as they go through it.
Having the solid plan is one thing, right? That's fine. But having the mission and getting other people that can understand the startup world, like that's what we were talking about. There are people that just wouldn't fit in it. You wear many hats. You wear every hat. You don't have a choice. Have the support of friends and family. Again, without that, it's tough. Find other people, like partnerships like this. Find other people that do something very well, so you don't have to do it, and really start to hyper focus on what you're going to do. Because there are a lot of things to get done. There's payroll, there's rent, there's just everything. And you won't make progress without really being able to focus on what you're best at.
Yeah.
Had I known, I probably would have sought investment at the beginning. We're going through that right now with fundraising, and here we are, almost a year's worth of, proving the feasibility. We've done it. We have a track record. We're, at the beginning, people are like, okay, what are your projections? You have no idea.
Yeah.
I still have no idea what the next year looks like. But it's harder now for us for some reason, and you know, we have all of these things in place, and the fundraising has been a challenge, just because I'm realistic. Projections to me, they went 5 years out. We don't know what, you know, you and I, we all, next week, you could lose 2 clients, you can gain 10. I mean, it's gonna change so quickly, so it's been a challenge. I mean, it's one that, you know, again, with staffing, it's just Brooke and I. I mean, we need 5 more people at least. But the world is different. We're living in an odd time, and it's tough.
Being an entrepreneur, one of the questions, do you think that for any fellow entrepreneurs wanting to start their own business as well, do you think that you have to have that in your DNA to be an entrepreneur, or do you think you could have some great money?
The age-old question. No, you're right.
You could have some great money and then come in and then learn everything, do your research, watch YouTube videos, or do you really have to have that set?
There's 2 ways to break down an entrepreneur. One is mindset, and one is your technique. Mindset is, I mean, you either can deal with this or you can't. And you'll find that out very quickly. And people do. We lost 5 people. It just doesn't fit for everybody. Nature versus nurture. That's this conversation. I think the innate characteristics that require success or will achieve success for an entrepreneur are resilience, being flexible. I think sticking it out longer than the next guy is what makes you succeed. You know, there's not that many original ideas, but if you can stick it out during the 1 year, however long it is, you cannot make money in 2 years. And if you can stick it out and, again, continue down that path regardless of, you're going to run into shit. Someone's going to say no.
Yeah.
There's going to be multiple people that say no. You're going to have competition regardless.
Yep.
We're going up against a $33 billion company. Not many people would go and do a new business and say, I'm going to pick the biggest company and say, I'm going to go at it. I don't know why I do it. I couldn't do anything else. Honestly, I think it is born, and I think you can refine it. You could be a very good business person, a very good financial person, a very good marketing person. That doesn't always equate to a very good entrepreneur.
That's true. That was a great one.
I mean, I think you can definitely, if you're a person that, again, can have those characteristics, and you can be an entrepreneur, but if you're going to do it from the ground up with nothing, I wouldn't recommend it unless you really know what you want to do and you're okay for all the stuff that's going to happen.
Right. Yeah.
Sacrifices, that's all. I mean, I made a ton. We all have.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great answer, though.
Thanks.
Yeah. I guess as a Buffalo-based company, I know projections are hard, but what's your plan? Like, is it to build it out nationwide?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, you know, at the beginning of this, to be honest, I hoped that by creating this, I would create more value for my marketing company. I hope that filling that gap when they didn't need me for that would create a need again when they came back. This business just took on a life of its own. Now here we are a year later, and I don't even consider the other part of the business because it's just done so well. We're going to be launching Rochester within the coming weeks. Again, without the financing, you know, without the people, that's what really we excel at, is good people. You know, it's been on hold. App development is finally in the works after 8 months, but we've had interest for like 4 or 5 months from Toronto. People have been calling us, a group. They're ready. When we have an app, they want to launch there. West Palm Beach, Phoenix. I mean, there's potential. We want to perfect it here, and then it's easy to replicate.
Yeah.
Again, it comes down to people, and you know, we have the connections in Buffalo, and we're lucky to have those. But you know, we have to go find someone like me in every market that has that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be just a national company that markets and hopes they sign up. Obviously, I want that too, but I want us. Like, we go out and we do videos with like you guys do. You're very hands-on. And business model aside, that's what's going to keep the merchants. Yeah. Our partners, they're not merchants, they're our partners. I mean, we're offering a service they all need and want. They never had an alternative.
Yeah, we feel the same way about that. And it's always interesting, like, trying to figure out, it's hard to find, like, you guys in each market, or us in each market. So we have to figure out how to do that when the time comes.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge. It's not the business model. It's not paying rent. It's not all that. It's when you're going to go pull the trigger and you put your name on it. You got to trust whoever's representing you because you don't have that control. I mean, I still go out and do deliveries almost daily. Not that I want to do that, but you know, I can't drive to Rochester for a delivery, you know, so I hope that we have everything set. West Palm Beach, Jesus.
Be nice.
I'll be there in 2.5 hours. I mean, what do you want me to do? Not 2.5 hours, Jim. 2.5 days. I'll drive. Yeah, I'll be driving. Yeah, I gotta drive. I can't take the plane back to a delivery.
No.
That's your time travel.
No, that would be nice. That would help us a lot. I mean, the e-bikes and all that stuff is cool, but it's just because you have it doesn't mean it's gonna work.
Right. That's very true. Are you guys both from Buffalo?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls? Okay. You too?
I'm Hamburg, but
Hamburg?
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, so I always ask people.
Where are you from?
Transplant. I was born in Houston and then moved to Cape Cod and then moved to downstate New York.
Damn.
And then went to Fredonia and then came here.
And that's where you settled? You like this the best?
Yeah. I'm not used to staying in one spot, but I like it the best for right now. Yeah. So
Are you guys
middle fans.
gonna expand?
I mean, hopefully.
Okay.
That's the goal. I mean, just like you guys, we can do our service pretty much perform it anywhere.
Yeah.
So
The main thing is just making sure our current clients are all taken care of.
Before they feel like they're going on and moving on from
Yeah,
them?
because even right now, like we just brought on 3 new clients, and we're noticing where there's some communication lapse and gaps because we're onboarding these new clients, so we're giving them less attention. I mean, that's a problem when you're down employees, of course, and the startup. I mean, we're talking about, all right, do we want an independent contract? Do we want to go to Fiverr? Do we want to actually implement payroll in a couple months? Obviously not yet, but payroll's super expensive. So.
You could sign 50 new clients, and as your costs go up, you would make less than what you do now, right? You could. You could make less than what you do if you could just cap yourselves out. But that's the thing, growth. Do you want growth, and do you want what comes with it?
Yep.
And are you ready
ready
to
to
go
take it
a year or 2 years without making what you really think you should make?
Yeah.
And it's all full circle, like having that mindset mentality, and then how are you against rejection too, and putting those things, the really good people that are well, like the people that can deal with that are the ones that always find success.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you could stick to it, everyone's got good ideas.
Yeah.
Everyone. Like I said, there's not so many original ideas nowadays. There might be tweaks here and there, but if they don't see it through, you know, there's been a lot of ideas that I've had that I just didn't have either the finance behind it or, you know, waited too long to do it and someone else did it. Someone's going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't say, I'm not trying to, you know, discount doing it. I'm just saying make sure, you know, you're ready.
And the timing is right. too.
Don't just think it's,
Timing is
I got an
right.
idea, I'm going to launch it and see how it goes. Well, great.
That's very true.
See
You can
how
have
that
some
goes.
fun with it now too. What are you guys' top 3 favorite restaurants?
I can't.
You can't do it?
Oh my gosh, on the spot. Okay. In Buffalo or like anywhere in the area?
We'll do Buffalo first, yeah.
Oh jeez. I don't know. Okay. I love tacos, so La Divina.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
all right.
Lloyd is always good though. It's always a good option. What else?
We'll say wings. Where are your favorite wings from?
She's more of a salad person.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say you're from Niagara Falls.
No.
So yeah. And I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lewiston has great food too.
Yeah, they do. Wings. Jeez, I don't know. I can't even think of anywhere else right now.
There's so many good
we'll
ones.
do
Yeah,
tacos,
yeah.
wings, and then so what's your favorite pizza then?
Oh,
Pizza. Okay, it's from Niagara Falls though.
It's from Niagara
La
Falls?
Hacienda. Yeah,
Okay.
Hands down.
Never
Is
had
it the
that,
same
never
one?
had
That's not Bob and John's.
No.
I heard of it. I
No.
thought at Niagara Falls. Vacation.
No, it's
Okay.
different. It's so good.
Gotta try it.
You do try that then.
Yeah.
okay, Lewiston.
And I've never had La Divina yet. So,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, try
yeah,
it.
I've heard though. I've heard it's good.
I would say, I mean, I can't say it because I truly, it sounds corny. I like them all because they're all different. And going there, here I am saying, I'm a delivery company. Like, I love atmosphere. I consider eating and drinking a hobby. I really like going to them, you know, to these places because really I haven't ever run into a really bad food quality issue.
Okay.
And if I have, I'll go back again, and it doesn't happen again. There's off nights, but every place is so unique. I mean, it really is. And I like it because you see a different crowd, you see a mix of people, you see different kinds of food, music. They're all different. I judge it based on that.
Okay. I mean, that's a good answer.
I have to leave it.
Everyone's your favorite. I know Al's favorite wings.
What?
I love it all.
What are your favorite wings?
I like wing nuts and Kenmore.
Oh
but I
yeah,
love
right?
all
Is that in the
food.
KFC or the
It's
Knights of
like
Columbus?
Knights of Columbus.
Yeah, all right, that's crazy.
Everything from Popeyes, McDonald's,
We don't do
That's a
shame.
shame.
Allentown
That
pizza and
ain't
everything.
Allentown pizza.
I mean, we
all
just-
the vegan stuff.
I just had Eat Cafe and I felt like, normal, and then after bloated, it's just,
There's the
Here it is.
chicken finger stuff.
No, that's a good one. I guess I'm just going to go this or that now.
Yeah.
Just have some fun. It's tequila or vodka. Either way. Tequila? Yeah.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Like
Very
my
nice.
vodka teas.
are you talking shots or are you talking mixed
Oh
drinks?
yeah, that's different.
It's a little different. I'm still the same one for either one, but
What are you?
tequila.
Yeah, I like
I
tequila
like
shots.
tequila shots.
Tequila shots,
Vodka you
vodka
can make
drinks.
a lot more with.
Yeah.
Whatever, I like alcohol.
Yeah. So does Buffalo. Joe.
Yeah.
Seems like it. Josh Allen or Jim Kelly?
I mean, I know Jim Kelly. We play basketball with him. I like him a lot. Josh Allen. Josh Allen's the future. I mean, it's one goat to another, hopefully, right? This is my future. This is my Bills.
Right.
I mean, I was 4 years old when I
Yeah.
I love it.
Here. I didn't know.
my dad likes Jim Kelly, of course, and I get to pick Josh Allen as my Jim Kelly.
There you go. I mean, two goats against one another
Who do
again.
you pick? You don't know. Who are
Oh my
they?
gosh.
What team do they play for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like,
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Nice. You have you have a Stephon Diggs jersey.
It's at my side brothers, so.
I didn't get a Diggs jersey too.
Oh, God, I
Just
like
for
that.
being there, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes? It's two goats again. It's a tough one. But I know how much the hate for Tom Brady is here. So
Come on, Steve. Like, as if I know.
Patrick
No, I
Mahomes.
don't. Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. All right.
Great athlete all around.
Yeah. He's
He can see things that no one else sees. Tom Brady's the GOAT. God, I got to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's made money.
Mm-hmm.
Married to a supermodel. He's doing okay, I think.
Yeah.
Still going. How old is he?
44.
57? 100. This guy will still be playing.
100.
Hopefully Josh Allen is the same thing.
Yeah, hopefully. If you're gonna go on vacation, it's Miami or LA.
Never been to LA, so.
LA?
Yeah.
Miami.
Miami?
I'm a beach outdoors person. I think LA is fake. Again, I've never been there, don't know anything about it. Someone's gonna say something about it. I want to go to somewhere I can just go outside and not deal with anybody. It's beautiful. Water, tequila,
Yeah. Yeah.
hammock.
Good
I'm
music.
down. Yeah, good music, good culture.
Yeah. And I've never been.
See, I love Cuban. I like the South American Cuban vibe. I love that. I think that they just live life.
Okay.
Good food, always dancing, always drinking, always happy.
Good hats. I need a
Good
hat.
hat. God, yes, you can wear what I can wear this there, and this is like dressed down. Here they look at me like, why are you wearing a white shirt, bro? It's just-
I don't really have any more questions that for you guys. Or anything else you wanted to add? I mean, what's anything happening upcoming? I know you said the app is coming
Yeah.
soon.
So, it's been long waited, and of all people, I understand what we don't have, right? I live it. I've given up a lot to get to this point. We're working on a ton of things. We thank Buffalo, Western New York, because I don't think I could have done this really anywhere else, because of the way that people do support local. I mean, it's a phrase that gets sometimes overused, but it really is true here, especially from the restaurants and the people in the hospitality business. They are loyal like none of them. I mean, we're working on a lot. We have a lot of markets. I just thank everybody for patience. Just bear with us for a little longer. Things are going to look different very soon. We're looking for investment. It's got a huge upside. I can't wait for the future. That's really it. I'm excited what we've done and where we're going. You got anything? Well, come on. Brooke. One last.
Stevie,
She's got a jury duty.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
What are you excited most about?
I'm excited to see where this company grows to. I'm excited for what comes in the future and see how how big it can get.
All right, well, we're also excited too. We're happy. We're thankful you guys.
Thank you guys.
doing
Yeah,
this
thanks
with
for having us.
And,
Thanks.
excited to see what the future holds
Yeah.
for both our companies
Yeah,
and
definitely.
for Buffalo in general. So, very nice.
Peace.